How is the family handling the rival Saints? Are they gonna be converts?
Yeah, they got to convert. You know, they Dirty Birds fans. We ain't the Dirty Birds no more. We Falcons. We Saints now. We Saints now. It's up. It's up. I told him. My uncle just told me. He said, "Man, I guess I got to be a Saints fan." I said, "Yeah, you got to be. You don't got no choice. Let's go."
Yeah, well, I mean, how much have you talked to this team, thought about this team, and how do you like the fit?
Man, to be real with y'all, I talked to the Saints at the combine. We had a great interview. They challenged me a lot. Very challenging. Stood on 10. I love that they challenged me. It kind of felt like Georgia being in that room. They run the same defense like Georgia, so it's a no-brainer. A day one, easy learn, easy cleanup. And yeah, we rarely talked the whole time. Like, we barely talked. That's why I was just like, it was a happy surprise. I'm like, dang, I'm going to the Saints. Let's go.
Christen, during the draft process, you said that running through somebody's face was your favorite part of the pass rush. What else do you like when it comes to your style of play on the interior?
Man, I just like being a Swiss Army knife. I feel like anything my coach tell me to do, I can do it. From being dominant, in the inside at nose, from being dominant at the 3 tech position, dominant at 4-eye, dominant at 5. I can just do everything, and I think I just bring that versatility to the game and just my mindset. I think my mindset is just second to none. I think I got the best mindset in the class in terms of just like I want to run through somebody's face. I seek physicality. I want physicality, and that's just what I was taught. That's how I always been, and that's what I'm on. That's what I live by.
Christen, you've been down here for the Sugar Bowl. What's your thoughts on the city and the fan base down here?
Man, I love the city. I love them glazed beignets. I gotta stay away from them though. I gotta stay away from them. I'ma kind of just portion that out a little bit. But I love the city of New Orleans, man. It's a city of camaraderie. I think the whole city come together. I was just telling one of my homeboys a couple weeks ago. I said, man, next year I cannot miss Mardi Gras. And guess what? I'm gonna be down there, so it's perfect. I'm gonna be right there in the building. But it's just the culture down there. It's special. It's not like nobody else. What they building is special down there with the Saints, and I get to play against some dogs in that conference, and I get to play with Bryan Bresee. So I'm excited.
What stands out to you about Bryan?
Man, he a dog. I've been watching Bryan since high school. Like, when I say since high school, throwing kids around in them highlight videos that was going viral every week, just like he a dog. His mindset, he's just relentless. And I think us two together, it's going to be a movie. I'll tell you. I ain't going to do too much talk about that, but it's going to be a movie. So.
Christen, what's your day been like here leading up to this, and where you at? Who you celebrating with?
Say it again, sir.
What's your day been like leading up to this?
Man, my day been a blessing. I woke up this morning, had a good breakfast. I went to go work out. Went to the mall, had to get some more little tweak ups for my fit. And came back. Now I'm with the family. We having a good time. We turned up. I can't complain.
You said the Saints challenge you. How do they challenge you?
They just want to see what my mind was at. I think the Saints is they're big on mentality, and I think that's why I'm here. No thanks. I know that's why I'm here. Mentality. I think they want to see what my mentality was at. They want to see can I withstand hard conversations? Can I withstand hard topics? Can I take hard coaching in that meeting room? And I think I stood on business, and I think that's just who I am as a person. I want to be coached hard. I want to learn. I seek learning. I think that's just what I bring to the table, and I think that's what they value. That they value me at.
Was some of that Bo Davis? Did you meet with him?
Yeah, Coach Bo, he challenged me for sure, but Coach Bo just want to win, and I think he know Coach Scott, my old D-line coach from Georgia. They're very close. They know each other very well, and they run the same thing. So he just kind of wanted to see where my mind was at, where my heart was at, and yeah, it was a good moment for sure.
I don't know the timetable if he was in college at the time you were coming out. I mean, like, did you know him? Did he recruit you?
Yeah, he didn't recruit me, and I'm gonna tell him about that too. He didn't recruit me, but yeah, I'm gonna tell him about that when I see him. He didn't recruit me, but we definitely knew of each other for sure. Yes, sir.
Christen, playing for Kirby Smart in the SEC, how did that prepare you for this?
Man, just playing for Coach Smart prepared me each and every day, man. Coach Smart, when he only but 5'9", 5'10" on a good day, and just a fireball, crazy, passionate, and he wants his guys to show up every day and be ready to learn, be ready to bring that intensity, and just be ready to win. I think not only winning on the football field, but winning in life. And I think that's what he brought into the culture of Georgia. That's what he brought into us. And I feel like just having him in the coach, it kind of challenged me, especially as a freshman. He challenged me so hard every day, and I think that's why I am who I am right now. So, man, it's nothing but a blessing for sure. Nothing but a blessing.
Because obviously, your bio, your snapshot always says run stopper first. How true is that's an elite trait for you? But how much better do you think you can get at the other aspects of the game?
Man, I think I can get even more better at run stopping. I think I got to make all the plays that come to me. I got to go through the process more. I got to go through my first gap, go through my second gap, and go make the plays. And I think I ain't even reached my potential yet. I'm just scratching the surface. I got so much more in the tank. I got to get better at run stopping. I got to get better at pass rushing. I got to get better at a lot of things. But one thing I do bring to the table is just that mindset and that camaraderie, being a good teammate, having a good mindset, and just wanting all the smoke. That's just me.
Christen, did you consider coming out last year?
Yes, sir, I did. I did.
What do you make of that decision now to go back and do what you did at Georgia and then end up where you ended up?
It's honestly the best decision I ever made because I could have left. I could have went to the NFL last year, but that was the easy way out for me. I wanted to be challenged. I wanted to come back and see how can I be a better pro in college because I already mastered Georgia. I wanted to master the NFL. So I think that was my mindset was at the whole time, just trying to see, okay, how can I better myself? Being a good note taker in the meeting room, being attentive in the walkthroughs, being a good teammate, just all those things. And I want to get my degree, which I got, which I'm so proud of. I was a team captain. We lost in the Sugar Bowl 2 times in a row. So trust me, I got a bad taste in my mouth in that stadium, and we're gonna turn that around for sure. We're gonna turn that around for sure. So just wanted to come back and just challenge myself, the whole 360. I think as a man, if you're not trying to challenge yourself, you're not a man. If you're not willing to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how can I get better? What do I do wrong? And be your own critic, I feel like you already reached your peak. And for me, I want to keep on scratching the surface. So that's what I think about that.
What were some of the hallmarks for you about when you said you wanted to become a pro in college? What were some of the things you wanted to achieve to get there?
I think the biggest thing is showing up every day. I think the power of showing up is so important because people don't understand showing up in all aspects of life is important. Like when you show up, it changes so much. And then when you show up and you're attentive and you want to be there, it's known. It's one of the powerful things in the world. So I think for me, it's just showing up every day, having the same mentality, even when it was hard. Even when Sundays I was tired. Even when Sundays I felt like I couldn't go no more. That's when I had to power through. That's when I had to really question who I was and really, stand on business. So for me, it's really it's them hard days. It's showing up. I think that's the first thing, just showing up and just being a pro. And I think second thing is just being a leader. I think when people hear a leader, they think, oh man, coach coming, let me be a leader. No, being a leader is having fun. It's being yourself. It's being able to tell your teammates what they got to work on. It's allowing somebody to hold you accountable because leaders got their days too. And I think that's just what my mindset. And just going into that season, I just want to do simple better. I want to just grow. I want to win. And yeah.
Your high school team is the Saints?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy right there? Hey, God working mysterious ways. Look, I give it all to him. That's crazy. Cedar Grove Saints, New Orleans Saints. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What was what'd you finish your degree in?
Housing management. So if y'all want a house in the future, y'all call me. Y'all just let me know.
What led you down that route?
Yeah, y'all just let me know. We'll talk.
What led you down that route?
Man, honestly, I came in wanting to be a theater student, but I think it was a conflict of interest with my schedule. So I said, you know what? I like to talk. I'm social, I can articulate my words. I'm very smart. So I said, you know what? Let me just do the same thing, but just do it in the housing world. So I just went to the housing world. Dr. Scoba at Georgia, she did a hell of a job just allowing me just to come in and do extra time and put extra work in. Because when you got a football schedule, you're not really as attentive as you need to be in the classroom. So she allowed me to come in after practice and do private studies and work with her and her teaching me the housing game and teaching me all the little things. It was a blessing just having her in my life and Shirley Brown too. And that was my community. And they understood at first. I didn't want to do it because I really wanted to be a theater student, but they understand, like, Chris, things happen. We need to understand that you came here for a reason. It's to get your degree and go to the league. We got to do the first one. So shout out to them for real. I love them and I appreciate them.
Hey, Christian, when you go back to your high school, the injury you had early on, and said you might not play again, how much does that make you appreciate just where you are right now?
Man, you never know. You never know what you got till you lose it. Like, you never know what you got till you lose it. And for me, it's just like being in that moment, I really question myself. like as a football player, I feel like sometimes we make football our everything, our personalities. We make it our identity, and I had to tell myself in that moment, like, who am I? I questioned myself because when they told me I could never play again, I was like, dang, this is all I ever knew. So for me, it kind of came to a point where I was like, Chris, you got to understand something. Football is what you do. It's not who you is. You Christen Miller at the end of the day. And I think after that, it made me not take the game for granted. It made me not take the locker room for granted, not take the coaching for granted, not take the neighborhood for granted, the long, hard workouts, the long, hard days for granted. And for me, it's a blessing. And after that, when they told me I could play again, it was over from there. I took it up a notch. Yeah, shout out Coach Pat for that.